Hello, everyone. This is Gabriel, and this is the Rise Atlantis show. Today's topic will be talking about magic, black magic, dark magic, and how people do certain magic for the demonic realm, and it's different from the magic I do, which is the magic that God does, which is summoning apparitions. So this will be in terms of a lot of Christians even classify Chris Angel as a black, dark magician. You know, someone who's doing it for the devil, like they have sold their souls to the devil. Me personally, I don't say that because a lot of people like Chris Angel, David Blaine, and all them. So I don't say that they are bad. I don't say they are inherently evil. But I do say there are certain things these magicians do that are weird. Right off the bat, I will also show on how there's been clues that some of these magicians could have been not just hoaxing their magic tricks, but paying off people to act like what they saw was real. And I'll give a couple of examples later. But first, let's dive right into the news. Let me get the phone going here. Okay. There has been fossils that have been found that date back to 3.5 billion years ago, and it's challenging ideas about Earth's start. So, Earth has been around 3.5 billion years. Now, they say maybe humans haven't been around at that time. First, it was dinosaurs. So, what time did the humans start coming in? Because the Bible says Adam and Eve were created first. It didn't mention about dinosaurs. So, where does dinosaurs and humans fit into the time frame here? So, let's see here. Basically, that long ago, so it really boggles the mind, Okay, this story is interesting right here. Is this Google Maps citing proof that aliens are real? Is this a UFO landing? Now, me personally, I don't believe. So here's my theory on aliens. If they were advanced enough to come to the Earth, maybe God stopped them from coming. Because they got too much into science, human cloning, and creating hybrids, half human, half animal. But it's weird because on the face on Mars, there are hieroglyphics which shows carvings, not just on the face on Mars, but there are carvings on the face on Mars as well. And these carvings look like aliens with the big heads, big eyes, and all, and some even looking like with wings and stuff, like they were saying they were angels, So, an interesting part about that one is the face on Mars. What a lot of people don't know is there was a face on Mars, right? But a meteor came and hit the left side of the face. And now it's very weird how it hit the left side of the face. The left side of the face. And when you look into it, the face on Mars, it has a crater impact on the left side of the face. It looks like the right side, but when you see it from the face's position, it's actually the left. So on the carving of the left side, the mouth, specifically the mouth, there's an alien holding a G like that with its right hand. I believe it's its right hand. Could be left, but I'm not sure. I'll double check. But it looks like it's right hand. And it's holding a G like that. Now, it's weird because it's on the mouth, right? And it's holding the letter G. Now, what's weird about it is that he's holding the G, right? And it's like saying that they are the gods. That's why it's holding the letter G. That's what I think it could mean. And so not just what it's holding the G, but it's also on the section of the mouth. So it's like saying like they are the gods, you know, like not just holding it, but it's like them saying it as well, you know. And it even says in Revelation that when the beast comes, that they will set up place in the church and they will say they are the gods, you know, that they are God, you know. They will speak it, is what it says in Revelation. So it's the same thing what the carving is showing. And it's weird because they carved it after the meteor hit. So they built it, and maybe God sent a meteor to hit the face, and the people that the aliens, that the you know the big head, big eyes creatures, humans, they lived through that, and then they in turn mocked God even further by carving that into the face on Mars. So that's proof there could have been a civilization on Mars. So it's weird. First they built it, and then the meteor came and hit it, and then they carved it again on the face. So it shows the extraterrestrials' level of blasphemy they kept doing. Even though there was a constant barrage of God's signs, like God sending an asteroid towards the face on Mars, you know. So there's carvings there, you know, and it's weird because it's holding the letter G, and with its right hand. And Revelation says the mark of the beast will be on everyone's foreheads and right hands. The carving, the alien is holding a letter G with its right hand. Now, how weird is that, right? Amazing stuff that no one else talks about. You hear it here first. Rise Atlantis. Okay, let me see here. I'm trying to navigate through this article here, and it's hard. Let's see. Because it's blocking up. So I'm trying to find a picture of where it's talking about. Of what was it talking about? A picture that says a flying saucer lands in Mexico. A flying saucer in Mexico sky. It says it lands here, but I can't really see it landing. You know? Well, I'm trying to close something here, and I'm not able to find out how. You see, sometimes with the phone, it's different from the computer. So, okay, the site's freezing on me. I need to close that site. But basically, if you want to see it on Google, there it is, you know. So that disco ball that was talked about a couple of days ago, it's finally into orbit now. And I believe you can see it in the night sky now. It was launched on January 21st. Today is January 28th. So yeah, it's been in there quite a while. Been in the atmosphere. So doesn't say what it would look like here. It has 65 reflective panels. Okay. Hasn't really shown pictures of it yet. Um, I think they say it's already out there in the night sky. Okay. Today marks the beginning of an era in commercial access to space. This is a different story. Um, I think so. By Rocket Lab. They don't say if that's the disco ball in the night sky that they have, or they're not saying if that's what it is or a commercial space flight. So basically, if it's not out there tonight, it's going to be coming soon. So that's interesting. A third of coral reefs entangled with plastic. There's a lot of plastic in the oceans, and we need to do all our part to try to diminish that. Now, how is it possible? You know, we throw plastic bottles in the trash instead of the recycle bins, and it goes to the landfills. Now, how does it go from the landfill to the ocean? It's weird. Do they keep it in the landfill, and then do they ship it near the ocean eventually? I mean, how does it get into the oceans? You know. Now maybe it's the trash areas by the oceans, and they just like somehow just slips into it, you know. So maybe what happens, my theory is maybe when it's buried in the soil and it rains, the soil starts shifting maybe towards the ocean. I mean, that sounds hard to imagine, but I mean, how is all the plastic entering the ocean? You know, so make sure those cans on the cans that have the little rings. Make sure to cut those with scissors so it don't choke the fish. You know, you know, we need the fish to survive to keep the ecosystem going. So make sure to cut the rings on the plastic of the cans. Make sure we care about the fish because it all comes back to the whole ecosystem. It needs to be at its best, you know. Police prevent second Kentucky school shooting. Teen found with arsenal of weapons. So not only did he shoot that girl, he planned to kill at least 4 more and then kill himself in the process. And he had an arsenal. Get this. He had 1 semi-automatic rifle, 1 shotgun, 2 machetes, throwing knives, a revolver, and a host of other weapons. Again, it's the parents' fault. Lock up your weapons, man. Those parents need to be thrown in prison. Now, I'm not saying they need to do 10, 20 years in prison, but at least 2 years, maybe 1. If they can't get to at least 1 year in prison, they need to be punished for their neglect, you know? Next story, could the hurricane aftermath lead to a foreclosure epidemic? So, could the hurricane aftermath? I mean, of course, when natural disasters happen, it hurts the property value of everything. You know, not only is it going to cause more foreclosures, it uses the word epidemic. Now, out of storms and disasters like that, then come the diseases. They come the insects. So not only are you going to have more foreclosures, there's going to be more diseases, more viruses. And more plagues, you know, and it's just going to get worse and worse, you know, because all that stagnant water, they call it, the mosquitos love to harbor around that. So when you have a whole lot of it, they're going to come from other states, and they're all just going to merge in. And it's a horrible thing when that happens because it becomes an infestation of insects, not just mosquitoes, but cockroaches, spiders, flies, you name it, the whole gambit, you know, everything is going to be going there. So it happened in New Orleans in the levees gave way. You know, it happened in Houston, and now it's happening where in Friendswood, Texas. I mean, it goes on, you know. It's more than just Texas and New Orleans. You know, Florida gets a lot of flooding, a lot of horrible storms. California needs rain. You know, that's why their forests are setting on fire. It's not from arson. Isn't it weird how the forests are starting fires by themselves from the hot heat in the prime of winter? It boggles my mind how it's this winter and yet fires are still being started on their own by dry, hot forests. You know, the heat is that bad, the dryness is that bad, you know. And in the summers, yeah, California gets way more forest fires. And it's all not from arson, maybe 10-20% from arson, but the whole rest, the whole 80-85%, 90 is all from dry trees and the hot heat, you know. Next story. Betel Baily cartoonist Mort Walker dies at 94. At least he lived a long life. Let's see here. Next story. Betel Baily, I think, was one of the first cartoons for the military, to help the military. There was Popeye, of course. A lot of black and white ones, you know. Speaking about that, I saw a video. The most racist cartoon ever was actually, I forgot who sang it or what the song is called, but it was see that they used to call black people coons back then, you know, and people nowadays haven't heard of the word, they don't think it means anything, but it was a very racist word to black people back then. And this song, I forgot the name or the person who made it. They sampled a part of the Turkey in the Straw song where it goes. Now that was actually a hoedown song the country people would use to dance in. And that singer, he got that song and he tried making it like towards racism. It was like saying there's a coon love a watermelon, you know, and then it's like, and you know, it's just a horrible, horrible word. Now they're trying to bring that back, you know, and trying to make it as bad as the N word, you know, and I can't believe they're allowing the N word a lot on TV and radio, you know. I mean, rappers shouldn't be using the N word, you know, and it's crazy because this cartoon, it shows like monkeys that look like humans, and it's all in black and white, and they overdo it. Their lips are like this big, like this big. Come on, man. No one's lips are that. They're like, they make, and then they're eating watermelons like a typewriter, you know, and they throw it to the side, and then they have this white woman. She's dancing, and they see this fat cat with a cigar in his mouth, and he's throwing the hundreds to her, you know, and it's just very racist, you know. It showed the level of racism back then, you know, and they say it's worse now. I think it was worse then with segregation and all. But now the KKK groups, the white supremacists are starting to rise. So it's trying to come back, man. You know, racism, you know, it just keeps evolving into different things, you know. So, you know, I predict there's going to be a spike in racism still, you know, and it's going to keep getting worse, you know. So basically, getting back to, what was I talking? I was talking about music, right? Was I talking? Oh yeah, like Popeye was one of the first cartoons about, you know, to get people to enlist in the military. You know, there was also, you know, G.I. Joe toys came out. It was all to advertise to the military, which is not wrong. We shouldn't see it as that's like indoctrination or brainwashing or anything like that. You know, because it at least provides incentives for people to join the military. We always need people to be in the military, because if we have no military, we will get attacked. So now you hear people who are saying that everyone should serve at least 1 year in the military. That's like a draft, you know. And they try using this deception to say, oh, well, get rich people to send their kids in. But at the same time, they want to draft everyone else. No, So it's very crazy. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Hillary Clinton makes surprise Grammy cameo. Well, I didn't know this. Hillary Clinton made a surprise cameo at the Grammy Awards on Sunday, today. Cher, Snoop Dogg, Cardi B, and other recording stars pretended to audition for the audio version of Michael Wolff's popular book about President Trump's first year in office, Fire and Fury, in a pre-recorded video sketch. Clinton made an appearance at the end of the book and read a few excerpts. In a moment of lividity, a Grammy show heavy on politics, Kesha shined a spotlight on the Me Too movement when she sang her hit Praying. She was joined by the Resistance Revival Chorus and several other female singers, including Cyndi Lauper, Camila Cabello, and Andrea Day. So wow, that's pretty cool. Hillary was, and I take no side. I don't choose Democrat or Republican. I stay neutral. So we can all be at the same, level playing field here. And there's no, so I don't turn away viewers and fans. Basically, I don't endorse one political party or another. I stay neutral. So, like I always say, everyone has their good and bad. So. Paris remains on flood alert as Seine rises. Now, the Seine is, I think, is like a dam that holds the water. So it's getting weaker and weaker, and that's probably going to flood Paris soon. 2 more news articles, and then we'll do the talk of the day, which is magicians and how they're maybe hoaxing, paying people off on their shows to make it look like it's real, when in fact it could be rigged, could be all fake. America's oil exports are booming and lifting prices, so now is a good time to invest in gasoline and oil, mainly more oil. Now is a good time to invest in oil and solar panels, solar energy. And the last story here is SpaceX sets Falcon what? Just trying to load. Falcon Heavy launch date. So the new rocket is called Falcon Heavy. Let's see here. It's a brand new rocket set to launch for the first time ever on February 6th. By the way, February the 9th is my birthday. SpaceX announced on Saturday. The buzz can be attributed to the Falcon Heavy size. It will be the most powerful rocket in the world. It's built by SpaceX. The industry-disrupting rocket maker started by billionaire Elon Musk. We're not saying what this rocket's going to do. It said the rocket will be capable of sending humans to Mars through SpaceX. Though SpaceX has plans to build a different rocket spaceship system for Mars travel called the BFR. The BFR. That's a weird name. It'll also use the most powerful rocket currently in operation, and one of the most powerful rockets ever built. The most powerful rocket in history was NASA's Saturn V rocket, which was used for the Apollo moon landing and was retired in the 1970s. The more thrust a rocket has, the farther it can travel and the bigger the payload. But be it a satellite or spacecraft, it can send into orbit. Let's see here. Tips off new business opportunities. not just governments, companies, driving the industry forward. So basically, SpaceX, Elon Musk are starting to do more in terms of space than NASA did. I heard NASA's going to discontinue their rocket flights. They're going to have more research now. So it's all moving towards Elon Musk running it all, So hopefully he'll get us to the moon and Mars soon. What is it sending to space? Is a dummy payload. It'll send a cherry red Tesla Roadster from Musk's personal collection in a deep space. There's no scientific reason to send the car to space. What? They're sending a car into space. Now, in a rocket, they should send it out literally flying into space, right? Yeah, what if that crashes back to Earth? It says it does serve as a self-promotion for Musk, who is also the CEO of Tesla. When asked to Twitter why he wanted to throw away a $100,000 car, he replied, I love the thought of a car drifting apparently endlessly through space and perhaps being discovered by an alien race millions of years in the future. That's funny. So technically that is the world's first flying car, right? I mean, there's always been flying car prototypes, but none has ever flown into space. I see what he did there. Flying car in space. That's a good one, Elon Musk. Once the Falcon Heavy is proven it can fly, the rocket can start doing its real job, sending satellites and people to the moon and Mars. All right. Okay, so let's see here. How much does it cost? The Falcon Heavy sticker price is $90 million, which is 45% more expensive than the Falcon 9. The rocket SpaceX has used for every mission going to space in 2012. So basically, since 2012, this is going to be the most newest one. Essentially, 3 Falcon 9s strapped together. It'll boast about 3 times the thrust of Falcon 9. Hopefully, you get Mars and the moon faster. Let's see here. You can use nuclear energy to cause blasts into space and propelling yourself faster into space. Now, eventually, you'd have to slow yourself down. So how would you do that? There's ways where a jet can be in the front of the rocket as well, in front of the spaceship. And if you're going this way, the rocket can be pushing. Like if you're going this way, the rocket's blasting this way. And when you're ready to stop, slowing down, to stop and slowing down, there's a thrust here also that causes it to shoot this way. So it starts to slow down. There's 2 exhaust thrusts going out, and they're switched at different times. Okay, so basically that's it right there. Let's see here. Anything else? What happens if it explodes? Well, anything can explode. Did you hear that story? That guy who bit a iPhone battery and exploded his mouth. I mean, remember the story of all the Galaxy phones exploding? How do I watch the launch? It's going to be online. So basically, that's all right there. Now we'll go ahead and get talking of the topic for today. And this is going to be a video I'm going to add to the Rise of Atlantis video soon. And just mute the music. Let me see here. Okay. So now talking of the topic for today, which is magicians paying off people on their shows to make them look like it's real. You know, and it goes just more than magicians' TV shows. What I'm about to show right here is going to be on the Rise of Atlantis video soon. This right here may be actual proof that even the game shows like America's Got Talent and all that, like American Idol is just music. All the other ones, maybe they could be fake also, paying off the whole entire crowd. Now, I'm not saying America's Got Talent pays off the crowd to lie about what magicians are doing, but I will say this. Based on this video of Asia's Got Talent, it shows very weird people in the background. Now, I'm not sure if y'all heard of this girl. Her name is called, let me put her on blast here. Her name is called Sacred Rihanna. You know, like the singer Rihanna, but the singer Rihanna's name is Rihanna. I think, yeah, something like that. Now, this girl, Sacred Rihanna, she spells her name Sacred and then Rihanna. So she leaves out the H. Okay? So she calls herself Sacred Rihanna. And there's nothing sacred about her. Because she is not, how should I put this? She is not godly. She lives in Indonesia. Now, God bless the Indonesian people, you know. The Asians can be very nice people. But this girl is not nice at all. She is 25 years old. Now, be not deceived. There is a video where she's hugging other contestants, making herself look to be nice. But when you see her personality, you see how she is, you will know that she is not good at all. Now, this girl, she's a magician, right? And let me pull up some images here. She always has, she's very gothic. Now, there's nothing wrong in gothic. I mean, gothic is cool as long as they are on God's side. You know, gothic doesn't mean evil. Gothic means you're into the paranormal a lot. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You're into the supernatural, you know. But once you start praying to Satan, Lucifer, and once you start, you know, giving your life to the devil, then that's where it goes wrong. Now, this girl, she always has her face covered, and her hair is always covering her face. And she always leaves one little peek out the eye like that. And she is so weird because she always wears black, and she always does a fidget like this. And she's always moving her, I believe it's her left hand. She's always making like clenching fists. And it looks like she's a crackhead or something. Like she's on drugs, or is she demon possessed, you know? And this is one picture right here. She looks like the girl in the movie The Ring. Look at this. She is a very scary girl. So she's so weird that even after she won, she showed no signs of being happy or anything. She played this role that she is, how how should I say it? That she's so methodically demonic possessed that she can't even smile and be happy that she wins. So spoiler alert, she won. You know, I'm not gonna show video because picture's better. Because with video you have a lot of stuff that's copyright. So with picture, it's just a quick little. Pictures aren't really copyright. A video is, because video shows the broadcaster and who it's by and everything. So this girl here, here's I'll keep showing you shots and shots of her. She always has a doll with her. She always has a doll with her, and she's always making these demonic looks. Now, I'm not really going to show video of what she did. I will just describe what she did. So, she is very weird. And she's making all this look like she's doing it from the devil. She's making it all look like she's doing it from the devil, Her videos are on the internet. Couple of her performances was she brought out a box, and then she was bringing like all these people out of the box who look like zombies, and out of a small box like this, right, there was like she brought like 15 people out, a small box like that. Now when you see that, you think, how can that be? It's impossible. But my theory is the background, maybe they had either a fake background of the wallpaper to look like it was really there, or it could have been mirrors that they somehow matrixed of what you see, like David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear that way. And maybe there was something there that was blocking the people from going behind it and sneaking into the box. So there was that one. There was one also on where she was she put in another box, like on this play set with like a bed and chairs and all, a table, and she threw it around all messed up. Then she opened it and it was perfectly arranged. And then she put a chalkboard that said something like I think she put her name, Rihanna, in there. And then when she opened it, it said, "Do you want to play?" And again, I think there are people that moved it and put it in there. She was also burned at a stake, like saying she's a witch. They had people in black robes and they burned her, and like they were worshiping her. And again, she probably came from something behind some kind of screen, and to finish it off, one of the most blatant things that give it away that everyone there could have been paid to pretend it was real is there was one where she went to the judges and she handed them I forgot what was something, and she took a picture of one of the judges, and she was had fingers like peace, and then she showed the picture later on, and it showed her in the picture that she was standing next to her, when it was her that took the picture, and she was never there to begin with. So basically saying the picture showed this girl, Sacred Rihanna, with the judge when she was never there next to the judge. Now it's very weird because there's a video where it shows her appearing, fragment by fragment, molecule by molecule, appearing and then standing next to her. Now, as she appears, you see people in the background do some weird things. Let's see. Hopefully I can find the video. because I haven't saved it. So it may take some time to find it. Hopefully it don't take too long here. I want to see if I could just how should I say it? Let's see, appear. Okay. I want to see. Hopefully I can find it as fast as possible. Okay, appear picture. So that's basically the best word. You want to see the video for yourself? Put Sacred Rihanna appear picture, and let's see which one. Which one is it? I think it should be this one here. Okay, hopefully this don't take too long finding it. I gotta find the one where it showed the people in the background, because that one is unbelievable what you're about to see. This is it right here. It's coming up. Hopefully it shows the replay, because you have to see the replay to see what it's really, to see what I'm really talking about here. Because the one where it shows her appearing is the one where there's all the people in the background. So it's not the one, the actual incident. It's the one that shows her appearing. And it's weird because I think that was maybe a promo video that I saw. Now they could say, oh, they made her appear because it's part of the promotional thing to advertise, hype it up. But no, at the same time, because they are making it look like she actually did appear when she did not, you know? And this one right here doesn't show it. They show where, yeah, she actually did the trick, but they don't show where she was appearing. So let's see if I can find this in time to when I end the show. Let's see here. I can't really find it. It's just so much. Let's see it. Hopefully it's this one here, because I saw it yesterday and I forgot to save it as to which video it was, you know, because like there's so many videos. It's hard to find the one that it was it, you know. And I hope I can find it. No, this one ain't it. You see, now it just seems like this is just let's see here. I can't find it, man. It's really, it's hard trying to find something you can. It's taking so long. I can't find anything on it. It needs to show the replay, like the promo one, the promotional version of it, and it's not showing it. See, watch. I'll show you an example on how she looks, or how she has her Twitch. Even the judges make fun of her. You know, I believe it's right here. You see, she keeps making a Twitch like that, and they start making fun of her. And she rarely talks. And there's one where she says that these exact words, that demons cannot come into our realm; they just whisper to us. And she says, but we try to help them cross over into our realm. Something like that's very, very weird, you know. But if I can't find it, it's gonna be on the next Atlantis videos very, very soon. And I'm gonna like study all the other ones to try to notice anything else weird going on, because this right here shows that if they hoax it for a major game show like this, that it's really not fair for everyone else, you know. So, I mean, words cannot explain for how weird it is. It's Asia's Got Talent is what it was. And words do not compare to how weird it is. I believe I found it. Hopefully. See, it's a quick little replay they do, and it's hard to find it because it's like buried in all this stuff. Let's see here. I'm trying to find that main part because it happens so quick you can't really see it. It's like a very, very split second. It's just that one piece that's so hard to find. I need to go digging through it all, you know? Let's see. I can't find it. I mean, it's got to be somewhere here. I'm not sure if it was like the beginning of the show or at the end. I thought I was going to be able to find it, and I'm not able to find it, so I'm kind of let down that I'm kind of disappointed I wasn't able to find it. Because like I said, it's just buried in all this. Hopefully, go through a 25-minute one real quick. I mean, one of these videos got to have it. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, this is the last one. If I can't find it, we'll just go ahead and end the show with EVPs. Let's just do this one real quick. See, I'm going based on the preview and what the video is showing when I fast forward. I just can't see the... Oh, I think I found it. Hopefully this is it. Tell me that this is it. I gotta fast forward more. I could have sworn I saw it. Where is it? Somewhere here. I hope this is it, because if not, we'll just go ahead and finish the show off with EVPs. Like I said, I thought I could find it real quick. But, you know, I mean, even the way she talks is, like, very deep tone. I mean, she is very weird. Now, there are other pictures and video of her in a happier light. But still, her portraying an image that she's so evil is not good at all, you know? I mean, even the stuff she says and all that is too much, you know? And it's weird because they speak in English. For Asia, you thought it would be in Asian language, but it's in English, so I couldn't find it. But I guarantee it's going to be on the Rise of Atlantis video soon. So basically, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the show with a couple EVPs, you know. I mean, that girl, she is not right in the head, you know. There's something really wrong about her, you know. For her to be portraying such a demonic character is so weird. Let's see. I think I left my other phone in the car. We're going to have to just do the EVPs on this phone today. Oh, man, I could have sworn I got it. Gotta be here somewhere. Dropping stuff. Gotta be here somewhere. Okay, I left it in the car. I mean, I'll just do the EVPs on this phone today. Got so much stuff in here, it's unbelievable. Okay, we'll go ahead and just do this one. All right. There's so much stuff everywhere. So anyways, that girl, she is not right. She's very, very weird, you know. And go ahead and look up the videos, you know, about her. Her name is Sacred Rihanna. And put Asia's Got Talent, you know, and you'll see how weird she is, you know. We'll go ahead and do 2 EVPs. We let this load for 40 seconds, 30, 40 seconds, you know. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Please tell everyone else you know to like, share, and subscribe as well. I really need your help. I have a new game plan for marketing the show and bringing in people to like, share, subscribe. It's not just AdWords. You know, it's a lot of money. You try to pump so much money into AdWords and nothing comes out of it. So I'm going to use AdWords for just a small amount. I'm mainly going to find basically to bring in people to the show is passing them my card, you know, that'll have the link on there and everything. And, you know, pass it out to everyone I know, you know, everyone that when I work, I'll pass them out to them. And even going places, public places, you know, community college, UTEP, you know, anywhere, the mall and stuff, you know, and just, you know, really trying to get my channel out there, you know, a bumper sticker on my car also, you know, really doing things like this to really bring in people. So with that, it don't take a lot of money, and you could do a whole lot more, you know, and make bigger steps. You know, AdWords is just the tip of the iceberg. You need a whole lot more than just Google AdWords, you know. So this EVP here, it says, hard to piece it together because it's like an 8-ball, you know, but I'm seeing the words here. I'm seeing the words. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be gentle. We will take care of it. What is it talking about? Take care of what? You know, what does it mean? I don't know. You know, that's one of my favorite slogans that I've coined up, you know. So what's it mean? I don't know. You know, so basically it's saying here, don't be afraid. Be gentle. We will take care of it. You know, and here's the words. So what are they saying that they're going to take care of, you know? I mean, let's see what if I can find out what it means later on. We'll go ahead and do one more and we'll end out the show. Okay, here we go. One more. And we need total silence while we hear the messages from the angels of God. And here we go, last one for tonight. Okay. So we let this load for 30 seconds. So please tell everyone you know to like, share, and subscribe. It's hard. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 hours of video watch just to start making money on YouTube, you know? So it's very hard, you know. But it is doable. It is doable. I don't know why I'm more tired today than others. And I was coughing a little bit more, but it was dusty today. Okay, let's see here. It says, let's see here. Huh. What in the world? Let's see here. You'll learn what? You'll you'll learn more with greater versitations and discussion and sleep. Okay? You'll learn more of greater versitations and discussion sleep. Okay. Huh. So basically, yeah, you know, maybe by having guests on, you know, they can inform me to a lot of things that I have not heard. So that's it for tonight. Let's see here. So please tell everyone you know. Please help spread the word. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. God bless.